I am really interested in photography. It's been something that I started right around when I graduated high school. I've traveled a lot and I moved around a lot when I was younger. I really tried to look for portraits, I look for emotion, I look for just moments that tell a bigger story. I'm Cherry Bharati. I'm graduating in May 2013 and I study anthropology here. I went to Nepal on the Experiential Learning Fellowship in anthropology, and I ended up studying modernization at a Buddhist monastery there. I lived in the monastery, and I lived with the monks, and I worked with them. Kids are supposed to go to the monastery when they're anywhere from 6 or 7 and older, and they end up living there away from their families. So I ended up volunteering there as a teacher of English and science and a bunch of other things. I was a little nervous being a teacher at first because it's not something I've had any experience with at all. But I ended up getting really close to the kids, and they have very little female contact. The older boys sort of saw me as their sister, and the younger boys sort of saw me as a mother figure. So I got to take care of all sorts of, when they got scraped, when they got banged up, I got to deal with all those little things. One of the photographs that I got from that time that was the most special to me was this one of a kid. He was playing with a bubble that happened to be floating down from the people washing clothes. He was just jumping up to reach the bubble, and it was just such a pure moment of a kid playing. Kathmandu is set in Kathmandu Valley. You can see the whole city at any place that's high at all, and then the entire city is just surrounded by mountains, and it's gorgeous. It was really fascinating to see that living with monks who are almost the furthest possible lifestyle from our Western lifestyle. On the one hand, they're just like regular dudes, but on the other hand, the way that they look at the world, the way that they think about their actions, it's completely different. I learned definitely to be more mindful. I learned to think twice before killing a mosquito. I don't do that anymore because it's not really a big deal for me to lose that little bit of blood, but that's a creature's life. Just little things like that. They were really curious about my lifestyle, the way that I live, especially because I'm Indian and they could see that I understood where they were coming from, but I also lived this very different lifestyle in the West. I ended up making some really great friends. They have Facebook and they're pretty active on it, and they, post pictures. I definitely will be going back at some point in my life. I would definitely say I've had a great experience at Case Western Reserve. It's given me a lot of opportunities that I don't think I would have had otherwise.